The loving affairs of Sri Radha and Krishna are transcendental manifestations of the Lord's internal pleasure-giving potency. Although Radha and Krishna are one in their identity, they separated themselves eternally. Now these two transcendental identities have again united in the form of Sri Krishna Chaitanya. I bow down to him, who has manifested himself with the sentiment and complexion of Srimati Radharani, although he is Krishna himself.
Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikriti Vladini Shakti Rasma Ekatmana Vapi Bhuvi Pura Deha Vedam Gatoto Chaitanakam Prakata Madhuna Tatvayam Chaikam Aptam Radha Bhava Gyuti Suvartam Nomi Krishna Swarupam.
Just a leaf, a flower, fruit or water is all you ask for, my Lord. If one offers these to you with love, by your causeless mercy you accept them. You are so kind. Anyone can worship you with faith and devotion and become fully satisfied. It is so simple. How I wish the world remembered this. How I wish. How I wish. Chintamani prakara sadma sukalpa vriksha Lakshavriteshu surabhira vipalayantam Lakshmi sahasra sata sambrama sevyamanam Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Venam kvanantam aravinda dalayataksham Bhavatam samasitam buddha sundarangam Andarpakoti kamaniya vishesha
Hey Krishna, Karuna Sindhu,
Advaita.
Dinabandhu Jagatpate, Gopesha, Gopika Kanta, Radha Kanta Namastute.
This world is full of darkness, Lord. Save the people of this age of Kali. Please save them.
Advaita.
Please save them. Please save them. Rest assured, Advaita. Repose your mind. The power of Kali is now finished. For a long time, I have not bestowed devotion to me upon the inhabitants of the world. They will dance in ecstasy, realizing the mellows of devotional service. For I shall descend, steeped in the sentiments of my beloved Radha.
It is just like the seasons. As now we leave winter and go into spring, and then summer, and then autumn, and then again enter winter. So it is with the millennia of time.
You will find this one most excellent, Jagannath Mishra, sir.
By astrology, Jagannath, it is clear that as Saturn has become afflicted by the presence of Rahu in Capricorn, and when Jupiter is in Cancer at the same time, then this age, this wretched age of Kali has begun.
Only begun. What is this perfume? A guru, sir, the finest in Bengal. I shall have this one and these two.
Even the higher planetary systems will not be excluded from the effects of Kali. What has happened at the house of Srivas Thakur is a terrible thing, and it is a sign of the times. There must have been more than 100 of the rubble. I heard the noise and shouts from all the way over by the bathing ghat. I thought there must have been a fire. They were all but set to destroy his house. Can you imagine? Insulting a saint like Srivas Thakur. Everyone's friend, everyone's well-wisher. I say, it is a sign of the times.
Do you think the threats of the Kazi are real, Kaka? Do you think the Kazi would actually begin confiscating property and land because of Kirtan at Srivasangam?
It has not of late been the Kazi's policy to forbid chanting of Krishna's name. I believe the people have just found an excuse. They no longer have regard for devotional service that they used to. They want to forget their own dharma. Perhaps the Kazi is a threat. But what is the value in life without devotion to Shri Krishna? You can't take your properties with you when you go, can you? It is one's relationship with Lord Shri Krishna that counts.
Oh, thank you. How many panas?
No charge, Jagannath Mishra Prabhu.
No charge?
I'm giving it to you as a gift, sir.
A gift?
It was my father's Pinder ceremony last week, Maharaj. These are for your worship, so please take them. You are a Vaishnav, sir, a great devotee of Lord Krishna.
Well, these oils are for the worship of my Gopal deity, but they are costly.
We are only praying for your blessings.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Jagannath, you bring the spirit of devotion out in everyone. Everyone can appreciate your qualities. These are very expensive oils.
They are.
Jagannath Mishra! Jagannath Mishra! Jagannath Mishra, sir!
Yes? Oh, Kishore.
My father sent me to give you this, sir. This is ghee, and these silks. These are for your wife.
Silks?
Yes, sir.
He said to give me these?
Yes, sir. I must hurry, though, because I'm late for school.
Oh, thank you, Kishore.
Thank you, sir.
I really do not deserve such kindness.
These are beautiful, delightful. My daughter will be in bliss. You know what they say? The goddess of fortune resides in the household of the happily married couple. And now, fortune is showering itself upon you.
Well, we need the blessings.
And you are both blessed. When we meet this evening, you will see. Jagannath, I can show you that there is fortune in every aspect of your horoscope. Not just ordinary fortune. Fortune far exceeding the limits of mundane wealth. We shall meet this evening.
Don't be late.
Coming, Devi. Are you all right?
Was I sleeping?
Well, yes, of course you were sleeping. What is it?
I just had a dream.
You had a dream? Yes?
And it was so strange. Such a strange dream.
You mean a bad dream?
It wasn't bad. It was just not like a dream at all. It seemed it was...
It was what?
I'm not sure how to explain. It was as real as you were sitting there. In my dream, I saw beautiful celestial beings. They must have been demigods and goddesses. So beautiful, effulgent. And they were praying. They were all around me and they were praying. What's wrong?
Nothing. It's a wonderful dream.
Jagannath, Sache.
What have you got there?
These are saris. I was going to say, while I was in Navadvip, in fact, wherever I've been, people have given me silks, grains, even gold. I thought there was a special occasion which I did not know about, a festival perhaps. But no, all of a sudden, I was the worthy recipient of everyone's charity. I hardly know what to think.
People just gave you these?
Sache.
Yes, Father.
Ah, my daughter. My dear Sachi.
Oh, please come in, Father. Sit down. Sit down.
Ah, admiring the new silks, I see.
Yes, they're gorgeous.
Jagannath's qualities are a magnet to the pious, my dear. You are fortunate. You'll be happy to know that with great deliberation, endless calculations, and profound contemplation, I have finally ascertained all the details of your future child. The auspicious signs are there.
My dream.
Your dream?
Sachi has had the most wonderful dream.
An exceptional dream would certainly be an auspicious sign. For let me tell you, you will give birth to a most amazing child, a son.
A boy.
Jai Shri Krishna.
A grandson of mine. But he will not be born until March.
March? But I'm already 5 months pregnant.
The baby is due sooner.
Well, it is somewhat late, but I assure you both, all will be well. Let me see now. The figure of the lion is there in the child's stars and will be in the zodiac at the same time and exalted under the sun and Ashtavargas. This is a most auspicious moment in Vedic astronomy. It is then that your child will be born.
Oh, Father!
Under these conditions, it appears that your child will be unlike any other. Indeed, he will be most famous. Now, it is a speculation, of course, but there is a prophecy in Bengal that predicts the birth of a great king in these parts, born to a Brahmin family. But that is my own fancy. Only the Supreme Lord knows the ultimate shape of things to come. Yes, what peculiar feature. There is an apparently universal significance in this birth.
What could it mean, Father?
Everything seems correct. Perhaps there's something I've overlooked. But anyway, do not let this cast any shadow of doubt over the facts. Yours will be an illustrious and glorious child who will be known everywhere. On the eve of the lunar eclipse in March, he will be born.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
There, Nimai. My little Nimai mustn't cry.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna.
Salam alaikum.
Well?
Kazi, it is a large and hostile group of people, and they are all heading this way.
How far off are they?
Not even half a league from the palace gates.
They're not armed, are they?
Oh, sir, they're not armed.
Then stop panicking, will you?
But sir, there is cause for alarm. If we break up their ridiculous religious gatherings and they are allowed to respond in this way, I mean, how will we ever uphold the law?
It's just a demonstration.
It is not a peaceful demonstration, sir. Nimai Pandit has practically incited a rebellion. Things were different before. There was never any trouble like this.
You know how excited people can get. It's probably his wedding celebration, isn't it? He was due to be married, wasn't he?
This is not a celebration, sir.
He's just a school teacher, for Allah's sake.
But he is a Mahatma, a leader.
Sergeant, I am forbidding the use of arms.
But what if they enter the grounds? Look, if it were not for Nimai Pandit, things would be different. But we must take action, Kazi, because if we do not take action, then...
Nimai Pandit? Anyone would think it's Genghis Khan out there. Call yourself a soldier? What's wrong with you? Why don't you just... Can't you just...
Kazi, sir, the people are streaming over the walls into the palace grounds. The gates have been smashed down, the gardens are being torn apart.
Hold the door! Hold the door!
Shanti!
Kazi! Where is the Kazi? Tell us where the Kazi is and we'll his water.
No, please.
All right. What is it you want with me?
Kazi, Nimai Pandit offers you his respects. He only asks that you come with me to meet with him.
Very well.
Kazi.
Nimai.
I'm surprised that you're hiding from me. As a guest, I do not normally have to recover my host from his rooms.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was indisposed. Forgive me, I meant no offense.
No offense taken.
Your company is somewhat spirited, but I see that we are now all friends.
We're just demonstrating how much we are attached to chanting Krishna's names.
And I offer no resistance, as you can see. In fact, it is a very impressive demonstration.
You think so?
Oh, yes. Let it be known that I do not wish to obstruct the Hare Krishna singing under any circumstances. I have much affection for you, my boy. You know, your mother's father was much more than an uncle to me.
Then I shall call you uncle.
Of course. And whenever and wherever you and your followers wish to chant, you may do so.
I must say, I do find it hard to believe some of the things I've been hearing. Tell me, uncle, was it really you who came to the Kirtan hall and smashed the Madanga drums last night?
Yes.
And you who threatened to confiscate all the properties of anyone found chanting the names of Krishna?
Yes, I'm afraid it was me.
So it was you then who threatened to convert such infidels into Muslims?
It is true. Nimai, please, if you will come with me into the antechamber, I can explain everything. But we must speak privately. We must speak alone.
We are all friends here, uncle. Whatever you wish to say, you may say it to us all.
Nimai, if we could speak alone, it would be preferable.
Please, be seated, uncle.
Sergeant?
We've had orders of late to stop any chanting in Navadvip, as you know. And so that is what we were doing in the town today. And well, whilst we were going about our business, we approached one group to tell them to stop, and well, we found we were unable to get very close.
Go on.
All of a sudden, all our faces and beards were struck by scorching heat. It was very hot. Very hot. Well, we had to go back, didn't we? We didn't try to stop any more chanting.
And the heat? Where was the heat from?
There was flames, but it was hard to say where they came from. They didn't seem to come from anywhere, see. It was unnatural. It scared the life out of me. All I know is my beard's full of soot, and my face is blistered.
I will now tell you my own story. Last night, I dreamt that as I lay on my bed, I heard a terrible sound, a great roaring. I dreamt that at that moment, a great beast had leapt upon me, a fearsome, lion-like creature. It was slashing and ripping mercilessly at my chest with the sharp nails of its claws. I dreamt that the creature spoke to me. If ever again you try to stop Kirtan, it said, you will pay with your life. When I awoke from this dream, there was a great pain in my chest.
Uncle.
I'm all right now. Just happy to be alive. If your God sees fit to punish me, it must be my just desert.
The Lord appears in many ways, Uncle, but only to protect the devotees.
I'm alive by your mercy, Nimai.
Krishna's mercy, Uncle.
Nimai, Sri Krishna is the protector of all Vaishnavas. I think that you are that same Lord Krishna. This I feel within my heart.
The chanting of Krishna's names shall spread to every town and village. It cannot be checked. I order every man in this world to take to this chanting, and I order every man to distribute these holy names to others. Please, get up, Uncle. I wish to beg from you a favor. Assure us that at least within this district of Nadia, the Sankirtan movement will never be stopped.
No one shall ever obstruct the chanting of Hare Krishna. To all descendants of mine who may ever govern here, Nimai, I declare the same rule will hold.
Must you leave now, Nimai? Who will take care of you?
You know I will never be far away from you, Mother. And I have so many friends and well-wishers to take care of me. Please, don't worry.
When you were a boy, Nimai, do you remember when your father took you out of school for a time?
Yes, Mother, I do.
Do you know why, Nimai? You were always such a good student. Your teachers gave you all their blessings. You heard the scriptures wrapped in wonder, enchanted. But we took away from there because we were afraid of what might happen. Home, family, relatives. Of what use are these to saints, to Vaishnavas? What use are aging parents, wasting in sentiment? Do you think of renouncing now, my son? When you are so young? Your beautiful face is the only thing I live for in this world, Nimai.
Having followed in the wake of Mahaprabhu's tour, I overtook the Lord in Chitranagar. Not waiting for boats, somehow or other, people crossed the river. When the crowds discovered Mahaprabhu had gone to pay his respects in the temple, they went there in such numbers that the courtyard walls collapsed. One could not get to within even a mile of Mahaprabhu. It was not until much later that I first saw him as he walked across the paddy fields, dressed in the saffron robes of a sannyasi. It was then, as I beheld his lustrous form, my body began to shake quite uncontrollably, and I cried out the names of Krishna again and again. I was seized by feelings of love that suddenly arose in my heart as I chanted Krishna's name. Those feelings remain within me still. I cannot forget them. No one that sees Mahaprabhu can fail to be overwhelmed with love of Krishna. I can think only of when I will next see the Lord.
His Majesty the King of Orissa.
I received your message, Bhattacharya.
I am sorry. Here, a letter from your emissary. It arrived late, but you will want to read the description. Mahaprabhu passed through Chitrangara a few days before his return here.
This kingdom is like an iron weight. It shackles my soul to pain and misery. Why will Mahaprabhu not grant me an audience?
You know I've asked the Lord. Maharaj, twice now I've asked him. I cannot press him further. If again I request him on your behalf, as I have every inclination to do, he may leave Puri and go elsewhere.
Why does he stay aloof while my heart is engulfed in flames of worldliness?
He will not deny you his mercy. It is the ashram. At 30 years of age, he must set an example. He must see to the regulations even if they do not apply to him. There are his duties, Maharaj. Mahaprabhu's duty is to display the conduct of a renunciate. he has accepted the order of sannyas and performs that duty.
I saw him from the rooftop last night. The devotees were circumambulating the temple. People came running from their houses. Women, children, the old, the cripples. Mahaprabhu raised his arms and cried out for them to chant the names of Krishna. And they roared back the names, filled the sky with the sound. The hairs on the Lord's body stood out like thorns on a Shishumala tree. Tears shot from his eyes. Mercy inundates this city, Bhattacharya. Only the great king Prataparudra seems to have escaped the flood. What I would not give just for a glance of his mercy, Bhattacharya. Just an indication.
I think I may have a solution, Maharaj.
You do?
The Rath Yatra car festival is tomorrow, is it not?
It is?
The carts of Jagannath, Baladev and Subhadra will be drawn from the main temple to the Gundicha Mandir.
Yes.
Mahaprabhu will dance in front of Lord Jagannath to the Gundicha Mandir. And when the carts arrive, Mahaprabhu will enter the gardens there. And there you must be, but in disguise.
In disguise?
If you come as a Brahmana, I am sure that the Lord, who has certainly already accepted you, Maharaj, will fulfill your desires.
How should I serve him?
If you recite Lord Krishna's pastimes, that will surely satisfy him completely.
Bhattacharya!
Yes? The Bengali devotees from Navadvip are here.
Where? Where?
They are near Lord Jagannath's temple, Maharaj.
Give orders to the attendant. Tell him we must make immediate arrangements for accommodation at every provision. Show me these Vaishnavas, Bhattacharya. Come to the roof. Quickly! Quickly! There!
Yes, see! Mahaprabhu has sent his servants with garlands to greet them all. There is Advaitacharya. He wears the first garland.
Yes!
There's Srivastako and Gadadhar Pandit. Lord Nityananda is embracing them.
Nityananda!
Do you see the older one behind Shri Advaita? It is Haridas Thakur, great Acharya of the holy name. There is Vasu Ghosh next to him. You shall hear him sing, Maharaj. He has a voice that could melt stone. There's Makunda and Narahari. Do you see near the Simadwara gate? There, Suklambara and Sridhar. And next to them Vijay, Satyaraj Khan and Ramananda from Kulinagram.
Where are they going?
They're going to Kashi Mishra's house.
To see Mahaprabhu? Will they not first go to Jagannath's temple?
First they'll see Mahaprabhu. To see Mahaprabhu fulfills the very purpose of pilgrimage.
Go, friend.
I will be back soon. Be ready for tomorrow.
For sure. You must bring me back the dust from their feet, Bhattacharya.
I will, Maharaj.
Hare
O Jagannath, I offer you my respectful obeisances. You are the son of Mother Yashoda, the light of the Vrishni dynasty. You are the friend of all fallen souls. You are the shelter of every living being. My dear Lord Krishna, you are dressed like a royal prince here. It is not like Vrindavan. There you appear just like an ordinary cowherd, with a cane and a buffalo horn, and you play the flute. There's no pleasure here like the bliss of Vrindavan. I long for you to come back to Vrindavan. That is my desire. The same breeze is blowing from the Kadamba forests. The same fragrance of blooming multi flowers is here at Vrindavan in autumn. You are the same master, and I am the same servant. But my mind is not happy here. I long to be with you in Vrindavan. That is my desire. That is my desire.
Savakatam mitam tapta jivanam kavibi iditam kalamasha arpaham. The exquisite face of Lord Krishna is like the king of moons. His body is like the throne of that king, and his reddish, widely spread eyes are like royal ministers to the king. Lord Krishna's glance excels the world of the finest, most perfectly formed lotus flower in an autumn pond, and his lustre is more brilliant than a newly formed cloud. His dress is more attractive than lightning, and on his neck is a necklace of brilliant white pearls. Such beauty increases the desire of the gopis to see him. To distribute the nectar of descriptions of Lord Krishna is certainly the highest and most munificent welfare work of all.
Oh, kind, dear friend, you are the most munificent, the most munificent. You do not realize what you have given me. These are not words. Oh, glorious saint, these are invaluable gems, priceless jewels. How can I repay you? How can I repay you?
Please, please, give me your blessings, Lord.
But I am a servant. No lord am I. You are mercy my destiny has sent from nowhere. I do not know you.
I am the servant of your servant, Master.
You are the king of charity, a noble king. Sweet destiny has brought you to me. Go on. Go on.
Sri Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, full of opulences. But, seeing the autumn nights scented with jasmine, he turned his mind to love. The moon anointed the face of the western horizon, glowing with a red effulgence that gently illuminated the forest. The Lord began to play sweetly on his flute, attracting the minds of the gopis.
Where is Krishna, the Lord of my heart?
He is in his temple, my lord.
activities later on, the Dati, Prasadam, Bonfire and Rangamela. We hope you stick around. If you appreciated this play, we're going to be doing some more plays for Ram Navami. There'll be Krishna there waiting if you want to have darshan. And you have a little donation, a little gift. Krishna will be more than happy to accept. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada Ki!